Hello everybody, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Legends. Today we are playing a warrior deck. As always, if you do want to skip straight ahead to the gameplay, timestamps will be down in the description. You can also find the deck code down there if you want to play this for yourself. And while you're down there, if you do want to consider liking, subscribing, commenting, etc., all of those things that I'm supposed to tell you to do, that is always much appreciated both for myself and for the channel. And with that out of the way, we'll get into talking about the deck. So this is pretty simple. It's the Flesh Atronach OTK, or one turn kill. This is by no means my idea. People have been doing this for, well, I'd imagine as long as Unstoppable Rage has been a card in the game, basically. This is simply my take on it. Not claiming that this is the perfect version. This is just my version. And as you're about to see, it does pretty well to this day. It still holds up. So to talk about what's in here, improvised weapon. It's a 0 cost with breakthrough and +1/+1. This is part 1 of the combo. This is also just good in general to buff up some stats. Breakthrough is always nice, and a 0 cost makes it very easy to play. Rapid shot. Deal 1 damage to a creature. If it survives, draw a card. The draw is great. Getting our opponent's creature's health down is also good, both just in general and for the combo. Serethi Scion, 1/1 for 1 with Rally. Just an incredibly playable 1 cost creature. There's nothing fancy going on with this card, but I think it's still pretty effective. And again, same as Improvised Weapon, buffing up our creature's stats is always a good thing, both for just gameplay and for combo reasons. Barrow Stalker, 2/3 for 2, Drain and Guard. We all know what this card is. It's very good, very solid, pretty much an auto-include, at least for me, in endurance decks. Enchanted Plate, +0/+3 with Summon, Draw a card. We do have a few Slay cards, not many. We're not like super all in on that, but we do have the Venom Tongue and the Night Talonlord, and being able to keep their stats a bit high is pretty good. We've also got stuff like the Green Pact, which could obviously use a boost to its stats. But primarily this is here for the draw reason. We really just need to dig through our deck, basically. Green Pact Ambusher, speaking of, 4/1 for 2 with Prophecy and Guard. At the end of your opponent's turn, if they have a full lane and Green Pact Ambusher is in your hand, summon her to that lane. This card obviously dies very, very quickly. But both the Prophecy and its additional effect are very good at stopping up our opponent. With these OTK decks, I think I say this a couple of times throughout the video, but we can't combo off if we're dead. It seems incredibly obvious, but sometimes in the moment you can get a bit, stuck in trying to pull off the combo and kind of forget to keep yourself in the game. And this is very good for that purpose. Spider Worker, 0/1 for 2 with Prophecy and Summon, Draw a card. This is an interesting inclusion. I think I put it through maybe partway through the video you're about to watch. This was all live streamed, and I do occasionally make changes to decks while I'm live, both just off my own feeling and if people suggest them. But again, we really do struggle with draw power, and we do need to find our stuff ASAP, so this helps with that. Squish the Wimpy. A friendly creature battles an enemy creature. We can use this to OTK depending on how big our Flesh Atronach is, how low our opponent's health total is, how small their creatures are, so on and so on. But it's also just good, again, we have a few Slay creatures. And also using this on something like a Night Shadow to just gain a bunch of health immediately is pretty nice. So there's a few options for this. It's both utility and can be used for the combo. The Night Mother. Activate, summon a 0/1 target with Guard for your opponent. When 20 enemy creatures have died, deal 20 damage to your opponent, gain 20 health, and draw up to 10 cards. This has a couple of benefits. It can be an alternate win condition. If somehow your opponent doesn't die to this, it's at least a very good way to put yourself firmly in the driver's seat of the game. And also the 0/1 targets are very good for helping with our combo because they're such small health creatures that our opponent can't really use. So a lot of benefit to this. It's not super key to what we're doing. Even if it wasn't a unique, I'd probably still just run it as a one-of. But it can help, definitely. Treeminder. 1/1 for 3 with Guard. Summon, gain +1 Magicka. To do this OTK in one turn, we need to be at 14 Magicka. It's not going to work otherwise. So we do have a few ramp options in here, specifically Treeminder, Venom Tongue, and Whodunit. And this is just the cheapest of them. It's a very reliable little guy. Yeah, nothing more to say on that. Venom Tongue, lethal, slay, gain +1 Magicka. Again, helps to ramp. The lethal can be good for trading on the board, basically. It's also a great removal bait. People don't like to leave this sitting around on the board, and because it's a 4 cost, we don't really care if it gets removed that much. You know, missing out on the ramp is a shame, but we only need to ramp twice, so it's not the end of the world. And again, can be paired with both Squish and Rage as needed. Ash Berserker. At the end of your turn, if you have a creature with 5 power or more, draw a card. Again, draw power, vital. We have a fair few creatures. Gatekeeper, Night Shadow, Nahagleave, Night Talonlord, who will meet the requirements. Markarth Bannerman with an improvised weapon, or a single rally can do it. This with a rally and or a second rally or an improvised weapon will do it. And same with the Green Pact. So there's a good number of ways to trigger this. And it again just helps us sift through, basically. Merchant's Camel. Summon, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1 and discard the others. Obviously we want creatures in our discard pile for when this goes off. And this just helps us get to the stuff we're looking for quicker. I will come back to talking about this card in a second though. Markarth Bannerman. 4/4 for 5. When Markarth Bannerman attacks, put 2 1/1 Nord Firebrands with charge into your hand. Again, this helps with Ash Berserker. With Serethi Scion, you can kind of assume that most of your creatures are going to get at least 1 rally on them at some point. The Nord Firebrands fill up our discard pile for Flesh Atronach, and like Venom Tongue, this is can also be pretty strong removal bait, which is not a bad thing because, you know, I'm pretty happy if we get a trigger off this once, basically. Gatekeeper, 6/6 for 5 with guard. Only 1 creature in this lane can attack each turn. This is really great for stopping up a lane. Sort of slowing down your opponent. Its stats help out our Ash Berserker, and we're not really going to be hitting our opponent's face much until we get to the OTK at least, in which case obviously we will be dealing a lot of damage to them. So the only downside of this for us is that it might hinder a bit of trading on the board, but you know, if our opponent's quite aggressive, it's definitely worth it to just keep them off our face for a bit. Flesh Atronach. Summon, +1/+1 for each creature in your discard pile. This is what's holding everything together. This is how this deck runs. This is what we're needing to draw with all that draw power. So when this gets up to, say, 2020, with enough stuff in the discard pile, we strap an improvised weapon on it to give it breakthrough, and then we play Unstoppable Rage. A friendly creature deals damage equal to its power to all other creatures in its lane. So this deals 20 damage to each creature of our opponents in that lane. Assuming they're at 30 health, you know, it only takes a couple of 1, 2, 3 health creatures and we kill them instantly. There is a little bit of math to make sure you time it right, because depending on how much is in your discard pile and how low your opponent's health is, and how big their creatures are, this can sometimes not work, and you won't win immediately. But generally, you know, once you have the combo in your hand within a turn or 2, you should be able to pull it off. The reason we're running 2 of these is because of the Merchant's Camel. There's a very, very small chance that we could get shown multiple Flesh Atronachs by the Merchant's Camel. We don't want our opponent to know that we're playing Flesh Atronach. We don't want a Flesh Atronach in the discard pile for Piercing Twilight reasons. We don't want to have to discard it. Obviously, that makes it harder to get our combo off. And if we're running 3 of them, the chances of that happening get increased significantly. So just 2 is fine. It does make it a little bit harder to find a combo, but we're only 50 card deck. We have lots of draw power, and you know, most of the time we get there eventually. Night Shadow, 6/5 for 6 with Breakthrough and Drain. Depending on our opponent's health total and their creatures, this can also be used for OTK. if they have, say, 4 1 health creatures on the board, this is going to break through for 20 health. Which, you know, by a certain point in the game, it's not impossible that your opponent is down that low already. And obviously it's also just a great source of drain. Big body on the board, pretty hard to deal with. Nahagleave. You got 7/7 for 7 with guard. Your opponent can't target Nahagleave with actions. Same as Gatekeeper, really great at blocking up a lane. You know, if we're up against a fairly action-heavy opponent, maybe Mage or Dominion or something, this makes it a lot harder for them to break through that. And again, just a really solidly statted creature, and it also triggers Ash Berserker. Unstoppable Rage, we already talked about. This can be used on the Flesh Atronach, as well as Night Shadow, Night Talon Lord, Venom Tongue. Even just like on like a Nahagleave or Gatekeeper, just to clear, if we're being overwhelmed by our opponent's creatures, we can do that just to clear the lane. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, this can be both useful utility, and obviously it's quite a key part in winning the game, basically. Whodunit. 8 cost action, costs 1 less for each creature in your discard pile, gain +2 max magicka. This is just an alternate way of ramping. I've probably gone a little bit overboard on the ramp cards in here. But, you know, there is a world where you can pull this off on, say, turn 11 and kill your opponent that soon if you ramp enough and draw the right combo pieces and have enough in your discard pile, which sounds like a lot, but your Flesh Atronach only needs to get to about 10, and it can often, you know, that's often big enough to perform the OTK depending on what your opponent has on board. So yeah, that's kind of why I've gone a little bit overboard on the ramp, just to try and get the combo off ASAP if we draw the right cards. And obviously we're doing stuff with our putting stuff in the discard pile with stuff like Camel, and we're trying to do that anyway for Flesh Atronach. So this should be pretty easy to get down to a very low cost. And finally, Night Talon Lord, 8/8 for 9 with Drain, Slay, Summon the Slain creature. Again, pairs well with both Rage and Squish, is great removal. The Drain is super helpful for staying alive. Getting to have our opponent's stuff is always nice as well. And like the Night Shadow, if we get an improvised weapon on this and, you know, have 17 magicka, depending on the state of things, we could also kill our opponent with this. So it's a decent inclusion. I don't think it's necessary in this sort of deck at all, but it can be very, very helpful. And yeah, that's about it. As I said, this isn't necessarily the definitive version. I intentionally didn't look at any other people's versions of this deck when I built it. I purely did it out of my own brain, because I like to play stuff that I've created, and can say, yep, that's my idea. Obviously, you know, the combo itself has been around for a very, very long time, but this is simply my take on it. Again, this was live streamed over on Twitch. The link to that will be down in the description. If you are interested in jumping over there, we are live very regularly. 4 times a week is the current schedule, although if you're watching this when it comes out, next week I am taking a week off streaming just to get through a bit of an editing backlog. But yeah, if you are interested in catching me live, jump over there, chuck me a follow. Also, if you're watching this when it comes out, I will be live streaming about 8 hours after this comes out. It's the next day for me, but depending on where you are in the world, it might be later in the same day. Yeah, that's all that. I will now shut up now and let you get on to watching the video. I'll see you on the other side. We're up against Super King. 40 ounces on Tribunal Temple. We'll keep the green packs. Okay, Night Talon Lords, not really what I want to see in my opening hand, I'll be completely honest with you. But it's what we've got, so we'll have to work with it for now.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting?
Tribunal should be a good matchup for us. This deck's really good
Onward to battle.
at punishing control decks. I have found.
For Valenwood.
There's a third of our combo. Oh, Markarth Bannerman was another thing I was thinking about putting in here. Just to get more stuff in the discard pile. I'll keep the Gatekeeper. But yeah, we just need to stay alive, ramp at least twice, and have a bunch of dead creatures.
Try to keep up with
Jazago. Absolutely. Okay, that's 2/3 of our combo. Yeah, sure. Having an extra rage in hand is pretty good. Just because it means we can use one like with the Night Lord or Night Shadow. Or even Venom Tongues, not a terrible target. Yeah, I think Gatekeeper's fine. We have the Night Mother in here. Not really intending to win with the Night Mother, but the main benefit is that you can put a bunch of low health creatures on your opponent's side of the board.
For my house.
Which obviously makes this a bit easier to do. My opponent has played one card so far that's not been a legendary. Oh, I forgot. Emerald does that.
I
Looking up at the
smell
Barrow
the
Stalker.
stench of the living.
Yeah. That's okay. We can at least deal with Emerald now. That was a very weak enlightenment.
Die, eggless one.
Squish makes me regret several things, actually.
I am a child.
But on turn 11 we can use it with the NTL. Stuff like these are both good at keeping us alive and like putting big bodies on the board.
I slay the unworthy.
But they are also good at being removal bait. Which is always a good thing.
There's only so much.
I smell the stench of the
I
living.
really want them getting off a bunch of uncontested rallies. I've not found... Well, we found one ramp card.
The Tribunal will always come to the people's aid. The Tribunal's blood.
Should have been more worthy.
What do I want here? Barrow Stalker. I mean, I could rage on the Barrow Stalker. That seems very average, though.
I smell the stench of the living.
I guess so. Cleans up this entire lane. We could steal Nahagleaf with this. And Nahagleaf should be pretty annoying against their deck if they're fairly action-based. This could be Singleton. That would kind of explain the Balmora captain.
You trusted me.
Oh man.
I am a child of darkness.
Damn, who's this nerd? Mike is a bit low. Okay. Oh, yes. Sorry. I will fix that in a second. Okay, that should be a bit better. What do I want? Sarioni doesn't do much right now. I guess I can take Emerald. Sup Alexis, by the way. We are doing Flesh Atronach OTK.
Careful there, friend.
I don't think I would attack Emerald if I were them. I mean, like, it's not necessarily a bad play. Oh, anyway. Yeah, no, that's fine. Because now I can get rid of Naha Gleave, which was, like, the most annoying thing on the board at this stage. We're actually pretty close
The waters of life.
to getting to where we need to be. Yeah, Flesh Atronach. Yep. We just need that, and as I said before, it's finding all three combo pieces is the hardest part. We're actually only running 2 Atronachs, but they still seem to be the most common part to find somehow.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, Abner on the Manticora. Midnight Burial. Very cool. I mean, Odoving's not
Your blood will spill.
not exactly fabulous against my deck.
All
Oh.
will be consumed by the void.
Oh, we're 1 Magicka off. Bugger. Because we've already ramped once. Yeah. That's tough. Because the only thing that's going to do it here is a very good, very, very good prophecy. I mean, the other thing is we're not going to kill them anyway. Given their health total. So I could just play one, and that would get the buff on the Ash Berserker. And maybe, like, elicit some removal. The only problem is if they play Memory Wraith. Memory Wraith is horrible news for this deck, as it is. Same as it is for Steal of Secrets.
Forsake you.
Oh, they don't need a prophecy. That was the wrong way
I
to
have
swing.
many important things on my mind.
Good game. So, not a fabulous start, I'll be honest. We're up against Defenisia, the Tormentor, on Monk. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, I auditioned for Ash Vampire. Because out of the roles that they had left, that seemed like the one that would be the easiest to get. Because most of the roles that there were left were either female only, or it was like Nord. And I can't really do a good Nord accent.
What did you expect?
So Ash Vampire it is. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, if nothing comes of it, that's fine. But
Is never done.
okay, so we're up against fucking Khajiit
Counted upon.
again. I'm really tempted to squash. I won't though.
For Valenwood.
Nothing will stop Khajiit.
Sure.
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted
This
upon.
one is always pleased to assist.
We've got Venom Tongue Squish in a couple of turns, I guess.
Nothing will stop Kashin.
This one is always pleased to
Give no
assist.
quarter.
This one can be counted upon.
Spiderworkers? Yeah, well, I was saying just before you arrived that, like, the hardest part with this is just, like, not drawing the cards. That is the worst part about doing this OTK. Everything else has been achievable in testing. Like, getting it up high enough and,
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted upon.
like, getting enough creatures in the discard pile and stuff. None of that's been a problem. It has been the draw that's been the biggest issue.
My powers are immortal.
Yeah, there's the Thieves' Den. Speaking of checks out.
Give no quarter.
This
Yeah.
one can be counted upon.
This one is always pleased.
So this is going to be, what, a 9/9?
Underestimate
Nothing will stop us.
Yeah, Master of Thieves or Swift Strike. That would also do it. Master of Thieves plus Swift Strike.
You underestimate.
This one is always pleased to assist.
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted upon. Nothing will stop Kashin. Nothing will stop Kashin.
Ultimate Heist. Do you have the second one?
They are no challenge for the Kashin.
No. I haven't done. Yo, I just finished my gateway game. Versus K fluffing after his extra bag because we're friends. Oh, brutal. Sup, Edmund, by the way. How you going? I'm not gonna bother doing the maths here. Oh wow, I love Heist. Monk is very reasonable to play against.
Nothing will stop
Yeah,
Nothing will stop
I do really like Ultimate Heist though. That's my like
This one is always pleased.
guilty pleasure card, I guess. Against Slower 926, Red Mountain. I'm seeing a lot of Tribunal at the moment. I know I've only played like 3 games live, but when I was testing this last night, like 60% of the games I played were against Tribunal. It's a massive FU to control decks. Yeah, absolutely. So is this, to be fair. This deck's very, like, a very good punish for control decks. We're doing Flesh Atronach, by the way. Edmund. So I was having a think, which is fair enough. Very cool. I picked up a new monitor the other day, so now I've got like my stream manager on the same computer rather than having to have it on my laptop. Dominion Battle Rage on Slay Last Gasp gets it down to a 3 cost. Yeah, Dominion Battle Rage. It's such a good card. Dominion Boundary, but so powerful. Cool.
I smell the stench of the living.
I hope you're just busy and you're not going to come back on turn 3 or whatever it is. I saw that card wiggle though. Yeah, I'll just play Spiderworker.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Come on. Don't like that. The premium Spiderworker. Yes. I do really like it. Okay. Light bolt. Yeah, premium Spiderworker is a good one. By the way, we're up against... Oh no. Same person again. Yeah. Like, had enough gold to get like, I don't know, 3 or 4 Morrowind packs. And out of that many packs, I got 2 Lich's Ascensions. So, once I've played enough of this deck today, we might do a, like, Lich's Ascension Wisp mother thing, because I've now got a full playset of them. Spiders are pretty good. I have a full set of Skillwork spiders. I really want to,
They make it too.
like, do some deck building around Gearwork Spider.
What did you expect?
I really like that card.
Friendly greeting.
Yeah. 3 Lich's
The
Ascensions.
work is never done.
They fucking had it on like turn 2 or 3 last time as well. Jesus Christ. Venom Tongue should be annoying for them to deal with.
Line of battle.
This one is always pleased to assist.
Cut it with kidnap.
I can Shadow Shift 1, but I can't Shadow
There's
Shift
no
both.
place for them here.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man, the squish as well.
Do not vex me.
Yeah, let's get this one off the board. I'm not as worried about this, because although it gains a lot of power,
The waters.
it doesn't gain any health.
Leave this place.
This one is far too sleek for his opponents.
The waters of life.
My powers are immortal.
If they leave this alive, we can rage next turn. I was actually looking at Brass Arquebus earlier. I think it could have some potential I've literally never seen around. I think every time I've seen that card played, it has been off a, like, random generated thing.
This one will never forget that.
I do not fear death.
That's fine.
Pain is delicious.
This Night Shadow's got me more value than I could possibly have hoped for. Goated Rage. Yeah, screw you. I know I'm supposed to be looking for combo pieces and Rage is one of them, but
Work is never done.
I think if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be alive for much longer for it to matter anyway. Oh, that's tough. I think I just want the body. I recently finished a double conscription journey tribunal. It's like my first really well constructed and controlled deck. Cool. Yeah, the conscription journey stuff's fun. You could get a pretty good conscription
Assist.
out of tribunal as well. You've got a lot of the good 2-drops that come
I
with
am
that.
a child of darkness.
We don't have any ways to buff this up organically, apart from like getting lucky with rallies, but
Pleased to assist.
there's usually big enough creatures on the board that stick around. Arquebus and Market in particular could be something. Now hang on, remind me what the text is on Arquebus? I can picture the art in my head. That's like the really like brown coloured one.
I am a child of darkness.
Yes, yeah, draw 3/1 cost creatures. Yep. Stalled out a few Telvanni players? Hell yeah. Fuck them Telvanni players. No offense to anyone watching who plays Telvanni. Nice thing about Spiderworker is people can't resist killing it.
As long as you're here,
Which is obviously good for Flesh Atronach reasons.
This one has been sharpening her claws all day.
Now, the right move with this is to target this. Do we think that's what they've done? I mean, there's not much I can do about it if that is what they've
your
done.
pain
But
is delicious.
see, why? That's what I
I
want to know.
smell the stench of the living.
I'm also quite interested in just killing my opponent. So we probably won't get to see the combo right now, but I don't want to deal with this right now. Cool. Yeah. I'm not interested in sticking around for this. Cauldron Keeper goes a long way with Orb/Altar. Yes. We're up against Jarden Man, the Dovahkiin. Speaking of Empire. 75 cards. We don't want either of these in our opening hand. I'll keep the Spiderworker because there are a lot of expensive things that we could draw that would be worse for us. If this is Control Empire, this should be pretty good. If this is Tokens Empire, presuming we can survive past like turn 8, we should be great. Cauldron Keeper Alchemist plus Dwemer Puzzle Box, perfect combo. You could do that as a variation of the Ice Spike deck, do it in Mage. It would get you through your deck a lot faster. Although you are missing the purple Khajiit thing. But
There is no place for them here.
Khajiit. Again. Though this one's not that good. Because it doesn't gain health. So it's very easy to get rid of. Less risk too, since it's one card at a time. I mean, yeah. Depends how many puzzle boxes. Well, no, with Cauldron Keeper it will be 2 at a time. Also like the Cauldron Keeper is good with Defense of Bruma. Yes, yeah, because it's got the right health total. Oh man. I want all of these. I think we can pitch the weapon. We do need to get going with the ramp, although we have this available next turn. Yeah, Keeper has really good stats. Is it a 2/5, 3/5? For like 4? Plus an incredibly powerful effect? Yeah, 3/5 for 4. Oh, for 5. Okay. Yes, Cauldron Keeper's 4. 3/5 for 5 with like one of the most powerful support-based effects.
This one has been sharpening her claws all day.
Yeah, don't... Go away. So yeah, again, we've got the ramp. We should be able to get the stats on the Atro high enough relatively quickly.
If I can't steal it, it can't be stolen.
Sales. Oh man, another squish, please. This doesn't keep this alive, so that's fine. We only need to ramp twice, but if we can, I mean, if we can get high enough to play Rage on Night Talon Lord, that's not bad. All three spider workers can play. Yes, they are, and like I was saying before, your opponents just, like, people can't seem to resist attacking them for some reason.
I smell the stench of the living. I smell the stench
There's
of the
only
living.
so much that honor can allow.
You never know what that zero one can do. Yeah, well, exactly. Maybe I'm hiding Halls of the Dwemer in this deck for some reason. Okay, that was a good play. I was going to say they should have done it to this, but that was smart. Soothsay Bootlegger, that's the one that friendly creatures ignore guard, eh? That is a pretty good one. There's Night Mummy. And there's a very, like, horrible Rage. Yeah, 1/5 guard for 2 is plenty good. Never mind, it's like... Its effect is... Like, it depends what sort of deck you're building. In most decks, it's going to be, like, at least occasionally useful. So, yeah, no, Soothsay's a good one. We could play just, like, a naked Atronach. Because in these colours, they don't have Piercing Twilight or Memory Wraith.
I can smell
Which are the two, like, most dangerous things.
Walk with our Lord.
Man. I really need this to land on this. It's incredible on move Dominion. Yeah, I can imagine.
My family has
Come on, please. Thank you so much. Good job, Sorethi Scion. We can Night Shadow Rage next turn. Aimbot reported for hacks. Listen, the amount of times I get fucked over by Cruel Fire Bloom, I think I'm allowed a couple good rallies.
Your blood stands forfeit.
I can smell you.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have tonight Shadow Rage.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
For fear of being dead.
Dinner is served.
You're actually contractually obliged to suffer as a content creator. Yeah. That is a part of the deal, unfortunately.
You cannot hope to outrun destiny.
Okay. Well, not thrilled about not having that guy anymore, but...
I am a child of darkness.
we have to do this. Seems good. Yes, my suffering is great content, unfortunately. Sure.
I can smell you.
Paid off by Big Drake, yeah. Yeah. This is actually a scam channel. It just exists to promote Dreig.
Don't let up.
Yeah, this guy's just got all the legendaries, huh? If we'd kept the rage, A, we'd be dead, and B, we don't have enough good stuff to kill them. Those are all incredibly average. Yeah, a squish would be beautiful to see, but alas. Because we could take Merak, and then Merak, I don't know, probably Brynjolf, I guess.
Cowardly skeevers.
Yep.
I shall tear your heart out, deceiver.
I can smell you.
Okay. See, if I die to Ultimate Heist, I will be a little irritated.
If I fall, the haste will me.
I would have held on to that if I were you, but maybe that's just me. I mean, we can currently guard from everything.
I smell the stench of the living.
I am a child of darkness.
That only takes a javelin. Or an item for either of these. Used to play Warrior, but its draw is so sparse. Yeah, the draw power is not good. That's why we're like, I've got fucking spider workers in here because the draw is so bad.
To oblivion.
Like, I could run Jarl, but it's not often that we've got more health than our opponent by turn 6 or turn 5 with the ring. So,
As long as you're here, try to be useful.
you're going to choose the wrong creature like the last guy? The right creature is the Gatekeeper here. Because this is going to die in combat anyway.
I shall tear your heart out, deceiver.
Although actually we could kill Brynjolf and swing in here.
Apologies.
Sorry, that's tough, bud. Yeah, we can kill Brynjolf with the improvised weapon and swing in here, and then we're gonna have enough health to not die to this immediately. But let's just see what we get. Oh man. Oh. I think I have to take the rage and use it on the Night Shadow. We can't combo if we did. Yeah, Burn Clan's good. I very rarely see people play it properly. Oh, they did pick the right target. I mean, maybe we can get a Night Mother one. I don't hate that prospect. I've only got 14 cards left. We've got one improvised weapon and one rage. No camels.
Not even death.
So we're not at risk of...
If I fall, the haste will
We're not at risk of being forced to ditch either of them. Oh man.
Night is mine.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
I will end you.
That's so over to we're so back cycle. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Night Mother is looking like the most feasible option
Family
here.
has endured enough.
Because we are going to be taking a lot of damage.
Die,
And I can't really use my last rage on this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, a rage would clear this up. Weirdly wants to do a vampire tribal at some point. Didn't realize how many of them there are. Yeah. A lot of them. You can. A lot of them are very expensive. There's not many cheap vampires. There's like the... What is his name? The like Bruma? Or the Brotherhood Vampire or whatever he's called. Is there something in the water at the moment? I've seen more Atronach, Iron Atronachs in the last week than the entire rest of my time playing this game. Working as Lord Love 87, the Miraculous. On House Hlaalu. Yeah. Have a bunch of mobilise though if you're in Ebonheart. True. Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. Who knows with Pure Blood Elder will probably be enough for a game. Yeah, but you have to draw that combo. We do have that in here, although I'm only running... Well, I've only got one copy of Pure Blood.
The stench of the living.
Okay. Sure. No support removal in here. That might be a mistake.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Don't reason this is a future product. No, that's fair. I'm always like... I've got a bunch of stuff that I've got in the back of my head that I just need the stuff for. Imperial might.
How can I serve?
Imperial might do what? God. Okay, anyway. This is good for Flesh Atronach reasons. Dawn Guard expansion when? Yeah. I've not been able to get the Legends Asia game to work on my phone. Been struggling.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I don't think Spiderwork particularly needed the rally, but that's okay.
I smell the stench of the living.
I might have see AI art or whatever they were doing. Yeah, I don't know. Strange. They do have access to Leaf Lurker. Oh, Devour. Okay. Are you running dragons?
I hear and obey. Your orders.
Serana should be like Adoring Fan, except better stats and Drain rather than Guard. That's not a bad idea for Serana. Keeps coming back.
I am a child of darkness.
An interesting I feel like what they could do with Serana is make it so you pick when you play her whether she's going to be like a vampire form or just like a human form, and you get different buffs depending.
Acknowledge.
They had someone trace a screenshot of Modern Skyrim. Very cool. What Night Talon Squish at some point in the future. Oh man. I think I like Gatekeeper. Although 6. So this is a 2 cost. That gets us up to 9. Next turn we can play Night Talon Squish. So I'm actually going to do that. And that means we've fulfilled our ramp requirements for the deck as well. Not letting them break a rune is really important. Yes, I'm aware.
Hold the line.
But yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about it. I mean, I'm gonna eat this anyway, so.
Your orders.
But they fucked it up. Yes, they did. Correct. Good job. Oh, and now this actually triggers for us. Lol. Mine now. That's where you have broken their rune. That's pretty funny. We want this thing off the board. I don't hate stealing past Prowler either. Yeah, mine now.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. I hear and obey.
So much for a clean escape.
Into the breach.
Yeah, I'm just using that for removal.
Your orders.
Well, this is mine now.
I am the knight.
Yeah.
His Jalil.
Honestly, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I do want to play this though.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
I'd like to see Chorus under 2/3/3 cost. Draw a card if you have another card with cover. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Into the breach. I hear and obey. Into the breach. How can I serve?
I really liked, I think it was Charmer's idea for a chorus card, which was
Do not vex me.
when a creature enters this lane, give it -1/-1. Which I thought was really interesting because his idea was that it could be used as a way to deal with prophecies. And also, it would, like, you'd have to be careful with it because it would affect your own creatures as well. But if someone played a prophecy into a lane, it would instantly get debuffed. And it would affect move as well, if a creature moved into the lane. Unicorn? Hell yeah, this is the full paper cut.
Your orders.
Paper cuts deck.
I hear and obey. Your orders.
Man, that's tough. They couldn't get Unicorn to go off.
Die, eggless one.
The his Jalil.
It really feels like they made a handful of cover-based cards and totally forgot about it. Yeah, cover is an interesting mechanic. I think they definitely could have done more with it than what they have. We should be able to win relatively soon. This is 14. So if they can put...
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out. So much for a
Why would you do that? Right lane.
How can I serve?
die, eggless one.
Besides the cover itself is no problem. That's the one that draws a card when you gain cover, right? Man, I just need them to play more shit. I'm not doing anything. Yeah.
How can I serve?
Man. These Ash Berserkers are doing too good of a job. I'm actually gonna kill one. Reclings is an archetype. Yeah, well, Reclings... I mean, they are officially like a breed of goblin. So they could do, like, they could have it as Goblin plus Freakling as their type or something.
Acknowledge.
Please just play. Yeah, good. Good. Play some more tokens over here. Yes. Good. Good. Very good. Okay. We should finally be able to get this to work after
What did you expect?
however many games.
Friendly greeting.
Generally, no goblins. Well, no, but that is what they are. 77 health. We're up against Surface 3 Moonchaser on Guildsworn. Card for the Lusty Argonian Maid pile. I'm almost surprised there's no Mammoth Tusk card in this game, to be honest. That seems like the sort of thing that would have ended up in here somehow.
Your destruction is at hand.
Alt Art Asslander.
I smell the
I'll take
stench
that gamble.
of the living.
I don't know why you put him in the Shadow Lane.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
Die, Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Pretty sure some people don't. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I keep seeing these aggro decks that just play in
place
the,
for a midnight stroll.
Shadow Lane. It's like, why? Unless it's Pilfer. In which case, like, I think Pilfer's one of the few cases. Pilfer and items are probably the only times you want to play straight into the Shadow Lane. I don't know, this feels... Well, I don't know. Not necessarily Control just because they're running Javelin. But I don't really feel the need to play anything. We've got the Glaive in a couple of times.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting.
Sure.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting.
The Sunken one. Really?
Hiding will not save you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess... No, it's not all premium. I was gonna say, maybe this is just like a deck for getting the Resplendent, but... I don't know. Oh my god. Got green packs coming out my ears at the moment. Yeah.
Let's see your fighting stance. Let's make the ancestors proud.
Speak, citizen.
The hist shall heal you.
I smell the stench of the living.
Slowed would be a cool archetype also. What would you do with Slowed? I mean, necromancy stuff, I guess. All of the ramp. I mean, we've got our combo in hand, actually. I didn't even notice. I probably should have hit them a little bit. Because they're going to be draining.
I summon thee.
Sure. Man, a Venom Tongue would be so good right now. Let's get in that damage first. It's just that's how you just win at this game, actually. we've got a billion Magicka.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
And a squish to deal with this, if this is allowed to survive somehow. Triggers. Oh man, all the flesh Atronachs. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Light and load.
Friendly greeting.
There's only so much that
If we can ramp onto the flesh Atronachs, that's only going to help us. So what we want to happen now is that they got 3 copies of Call of Valor, they fill up their lanes, and then I find the Rage. That's how you win, fun fact. Atromancer? Oh, Singleton? Maybe that would explain a lot of these choices. Not even saying the Solitaire. Nah, you gotta be that greedy. I mean, with a 2-cost creature, we're dead. Oh my god. No, we're just dead now, actually.
I can't waste energy
Oh, no.
boring
Up against Super King, 40 ounces, the Ghost Whisperer. This is who we started against. 100% chance because it's against you. Yeah. All these cards are just out to get me. It's tough. Okay, well we've got the guaranteed ramp that we need. Rated TBH. Yup. Man, I was having so much success with this deck last night. Got like 4 out of 5 games I pulled off the combo. Probably make slowed Sorcerer colors, maybe revive or draw a creature discard, but you have to play an action corresponding to the creature's cost. Ooh, so you'd make it like Chanter, but discard pile. That could be interesting. But it can't pull uniques. Oh, this person just never played anything. That's right. Yeah. Yes, we do not need any more ways to loop Pathanax than there already are. I think draw would be fine. Rather than, like, summon to board or whatever. Revive, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, conscription into Pathanax. Although that wouldn't work unless you had not enough. Unless your lanes weren't full. Because if you conscription into Pathanax, the way those interactions usually work is that it wouldn't summon... You know, if it was summon based, it wouldn't summon him because there wouldn't be room. Probably would be like a high cost load. Yeah, I mean if it was... If it had like Mirak type cost to stats, i.e. horrible, then you could definitely get away with making it a summon based rather than a draw based.
Seed
Greed and spleen. The waters of life.
I smell the stench of the living.
They'll have support removal in their deck, so no Mother's not going to be a win condition, I don't imagine.
Repel the Outlanders.
We'll have to settle this the hard way. We must hold the gate.
Sure.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
We'll see what this gets. Oh, that's annoying. I'll just take my ramp and move on with my life.
I will not fall. Repel the Outlanders.
Again, trading into the Spider Worker.
Some tasks cannot be
Ooh, Titus! Okay, sure. I had a really fun solo arena run the other day where Titus was my legendary
Repel the Outlanders.
and it had Flesh Atronach in it as well. Actually, that's kind of what we got into thinking about doing this deck. But Titus would like generate so many guards that could like block up anything the opponent plays, and then they get down to like 0 cards a turn, and then you play Flesh Atronach and they have no answer.
Rise, my servant.
Slowed Skyship, true. I'm really tempted to squish this, but the only creature I have is Ass Berserker, which sucks.
I am too sleek for you.
Behold my power.
We have a
Okay, great.
destiny.
We can clear out the left lane.
Repel the Outlanders. Experimentation is the core of knowledge.
Okay. Sure.
I raise the spine of battle.
Well, we've got Night Talon Lord Rage level Magicka, so that's cool, I guess.
My spells are
Again, yes, I know. Again, in theory, I want to save the rage, but we can't combo off if we're dead. So, you know. Sure.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
Okay.
I am a child of darkness.
Could have double squished to get rid of Galen, but I'm not that worried about him.
Heed my warning. I will not repeat.
repel the Outlanders.
Battle awaits.
Given the whole Thresh Plague thing, I think a poison-like effect would be neat for the slowed. True. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things you could do with slowed. Oh man. If we're not dead. Which we're not. Cool. Eight. This breaks through for 5. 3 is 8. We can get this down to 2. That's another 6. It's 14. No, we can't. Unfortunately. Although, hang on. Let me do math. This is going to hurt my brain a little. So this is going to be 8 plus 2 is 10, 11. So that's going to be breaking through for 6. Plus 8 is 14. Plus 7 is 21. Oh, hang on. Yeah! Yeah! I knew I could see a way out of this. Oh, man. Get fucked. Up against Black Elf Blade, the Miraculous, on Crusader. This could be invade, this could be aggro, this could be some secret third thing.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
Okay.
We'll push them back.
Aggro it is.
My family.
I bet it's Nord
endured
Tribal.
it.
Oh, it could be.
What
I've seen a few people playing Nord Tribal recently. So I imagine what happens here is we either die or get a concession. I don't think this game will last long enough to combo off. I mean, maybe. That would be nice. Probably should have played the ambusher before rallying. Because the rally was never going to keep it alive.
Has endured enough.
The hiss shall be
Oh. There we go. Add a bit more drama.
We must protect our stronghold.
Thank you.
I smell the stench of the living.
No, it's one of the actual viable training grounds tribal. One of. Possibly the only? I mean, you could... Well, the thing is, though, you have access to Divine Fervor. So, like, is it really worth, you know, going through all of that? You know, not being able to play non-Nords just to save one Magicka on a support? support that isn't retroactive either. Yeah, exactly, and that's the other thing, is Divine Fervor affects stuff on the board. We've got the combo. And the ramp. So, what we really need is for our opponent just to play a bunch of little crushers. That's not little. That is actually fairly sizable. Above average, I would say.
I smell the stench of the living.
No, it didn't matter what I played, this was going to die anyway. Decently sized. Well, you wouldn't want it too much bigger than that, the big ones hurt.
The Dren will reward me for this.
Hold the line.
The last gasp assassin. Oh yeah, yeah, done my best. Yep. I mean, yeah, the main, I guess the point I'm making is that anything in not yellow is fine.
My power.
If it's in yellow, you may as well just run Divine Fervor.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting?
They're doing a very good job of not putting a bunch of stuff on the board, which is slightly irritating. Moose. Okay. That explains something. I don't know.
Nice.
That explains this thing, actually. Let's see what we get off this. I'm not opposed to just squishing to take both things off the board. Yeah, I think that's fine. And this makes any future mooses worse as well.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
Was it this person who played? No, it wasn't. Nice. The skill stone, absolutely. Warrior's Fury was the other card I was thinking about putting in here.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Because you quite often end up with like just, you know, just these two in your hand.
My family has endured enough.
That's I was like, I should play something before I rally, and then I didn't.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Just need them to fill up the field lane a little more. NTL squish my beloved. Hell yeah. I mean, it is just Mirak, but better, right?
I have no patience for fools.
Go on, trade in. Oh, come on. You know you want to kill it. So this is currently 12 damage. Oh, this is mud crabs. Ward, come on. Okay. This is 12 damage. It's going to turn into 13 when this dies. So that's 12, 11 lethal. Mirac with free 8 drain. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is a 2-card combo, so obviously it's inherently worse. Oh, hang on. I don't have the Magicka. Bugger. Okay. Let's take this off the board. Because I don't want to deal with their health gain. I did that in the wrong order, I know. It didn't end up mattering. Okay. I presume they trade here. That seems like the obvious choice for me, to me. Yeah. Cool. Not dead at least. No, we can kill them now. We have plenty of damage. And the sufficient magicka. So do this. Do this. Do this. Light a bolt. Bonk. Oh, I was gonna put Warwick. Oh well. We're up against Lagan Panda. Paradise is chosen on a 50 card Sorcerer deck. I didn't look how many cards were in that last opponent's deck. There's an argument to be made that you keep Night Mother until you're closer to comboing off. I would argue it's a good target for removal.
I smell the stench of the living.
And considering in a weird way we are a control deck, we're not really going to be making proactive plays. The reason I've seen Training Grounds of the Nords is with forward can you potentially pull with potentially pull with Worldly Wanderer. Yeah, I mean that is a good.
Wrong place.
That is a good shout.
Fires of oblivion.
Daggerfall Mage. All my homies hate the Daggerfall Mage.
I smell the stench of the living.
Daggerfall with us, numbnuts. We've got this available next turn for removal of anything without ward, which from Sorcerer might be a bit much to ask. I mean, they've got access to Emmerich this turn if they want. Sure. Yeah, let's just get us out of the way.
Name it.
In the mood to build a Unite deck? It's always a good time to build a Unite deck. Oh wow! I really need the full set because I want to build a Dominion Unite because I think that's. I don't know. I get the argument for Guildsworn, but I think Dominion's the best. Spiny Hajj. So you've got Gale. You're gonna Galen the thing. Words. I only have two. Yeah, I've just got the one.
I will not save you.
The voice line for this sounds like he's saying, "I will not save you," but it's hiding "will not save you," which is, I don't know. It does not come across like he's saying hiding unless you're really paying attention. Spidey Arch Motor based ? The only correct Midnight Burial target. Oh, except for the yellow draw a card guy, that's a pretty good target as well.
This should help.
See? Now they've wasted their whole turn. I want to see a Dagoth unite using all the card that makes skeletons to meet endurance requirement. Yeah, Dagoth could work. I mean, purple is in general the easiest card to generate. Because there's a lot of, like, in both blue and yellow, you've got options to generate purple. If we rapid shot into Squish, we can still play it. That's tough. And there's the Squish. Damn it. Oh well. If there's some magical world where this survives, we can steal 2 of their creatures. Although they could just tome.
This should help.
I like Battlemage just for the 50 card consistency. I get that. You are, like, gonna struggle to find the things you want, though. The colours you want. I'm not, like... Oh, man. I have to take the Atronach. Because if I don't, then they know what I'm up to. Which is also why there's only 2 Atronachs in the deck rather than the full 3. Because it makes it less likely that you're going to have to discard one. And tell your opponent. Because if they're running Memory Wraith, then that's just like a, oh shit, I need to find and play Memory Wraith as soon as possible. Green is generally the hardest to get unless you're doing Tribunal against red. In Tribunal you can get rid of Bulgur.
I use the spine of
There's only so much that honor can allow.
Sorry, Empire. I mean, you've still got Bulgur from Empire. So what are you missing from Empire? Blue. What do you used to get blue? In Empire.
My family has endured enough.
We're just a Rage and a few creatures on the board away from doing it. This is a 13-13. So I only need like 3 or 4 creatures on the board. God.
Fires of oblivion.
Ugh. Daggerfall Mage, you bore me.
My powers are immortal.
Yeah, sucks we had to give up Rage, but... A, we've only got 2 Atronachs, so it's a worse option to get rid of, and B, we don't want them to know what we're doing, because else they're just going to keep their lanes empty and try to find a Memory Wraith if they're running it. Sure. Lightning Bolt? Yeah, absolutely.
Shale.
Well, the good news is we've still got 2 of our draw card prophecies. And a pretty fat health total. Staff or Pilfer Daedra or Plot Guard, a few others. Yeah, I mean none of those are guarantees though. That's why I like Dominion, is you're guaranteed everything except red, and red is pretty easy to get off like item generators. And a lot of people run red, so if you're running orb, it shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, I guess you could argue that a lot of people run green due to Tribunal and Empire, so you could run Guildsworn instead. Sure. They're running a lot of the same cards as us. Night Shadow, Glaive, Gatekeeper, Squish. I mean, I'll play it, I guess, to pretend that I don't want them to hit me.
Garland.
It works. It really works in any of the tricolours. Just a matter of RNG. I mean, I'd say it's better to do it in one that doesn't have purple because it's quite easy to get purple at either blue or yellow. Because you have the yellow guard that sacrifices that you like discard to get a Colovian, and you have a couple of blue cards that generate skeletons. Interesting choice. Oh, okay. That explains it. We're still alive though. So, I win. Sorry. Because this is going to be a 2020 when I swing in the camel. Good game. And neutral, yeah. Up against Bob Kamaru, the Abominator, on House Hlaalu. 75 cards. Yeah. I mean, Painted Mound and Orb are the other good neutral-based targets. And Weberjack, obviously. Yeah, Dragon Mound is also effective, although obviously you have to draw Unite before you can play Dragon Mound. Same for Gates of Madness. They both work the same. Yeah, I'd play it more if I had 3 copies. But only having one does not make it particularly appealing. Unless I'm doing it as a singleton.
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Do you trade? Yeah, because you think I'm on Dwemer.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
Uh-huh.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting?
So much for a clean escape.
For Ulfric Stormcloak.
Got a full set of Painted World recently, that's why I want to do more of that. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Painted World. I think it's fun. Mono and blue. Yeah, I could see that.
So much for a clean escape.
I could definitely see an argument for that.
Protect the Ashkan.
There is life in this machine, yeah.
For Ulfric Stormcloak.
Call for Hlaalu again. Strange program. Yeah, I mean that would work. 100%. I'm fine just ignoring this guy. He doesn't have Pelf or anything, so still get Painted World. Well, yeah, well obviously you still get all the neutral stuff.
Have anything useful for Khajiit?
Yeah.
Protect the Ashkan.
People do tend to forget how... Well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't know how gatekeeping works, but I do see a lot of people forget how it works.
Do not vex me.
Enchanted Plate's amazing here. Oh, man. These are all really good. I've already got a Night Shadow.
Khajiit will find a way in.
Oh, squish off the top. Please. Actually, we don't have the magic for it, but still. Would be funny.
To
Okay.
chaos with you.
Unfortunately, we can't. I should have done that first, actually, so I could squish. Well, no, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have died, regardless.
The waters of life.
I smell the stench of the
Well, we
living.
can Night Talon squish on this next turn, and they still can't kill the Gatekeeper. Unless they've got finish off or something. Sure.
Sovereign God awaits you. Orders?
Mine now. Still not enough damage on this to kill it either.
There's only so much that honor.
So it's just looking for Atronach. Oh, okay. Lightable. We're up against Belgorod Balash, 31, Imperial Grand Tactician, on Spellsword. 50 card Spellsword deck. Nah, we've got the ring. Oh no! I could have sworn I clicked on that. Yes, Spider-Man is the best card in the game. Correct. I have won an unreasonable amount of games of Spider-Man. I want to make Spider-Man into a conscription. Oh yeah. Yep. I've tinkered around with it a bit and made a few different like alternate versions. I've done like a singleton I've got a singleton version somewhere. Conscription would be interesting. Conscription's not amazing with Haunted Manor. You're buffing a creature, which is like decent, but I mean you could do it 100%. Definitely possible. Unfortunately, Wisp Mother isn't available in Hlaalu, because that would be really good with Haunted Manor. But Painted World's great in that deck as well, because you can get it down to like a 4 cost pretty easily, and you get 10 worth of stats on the board, which you can do on like turn 5 if you draw right. Turn 4 with the ring. Probably most of the cards I've ever played that have regenerate on them have been painted trolls.
That honor can allow. My family has endured enough.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting? Speak, citizen.
Sure.
My family has endured.
Observe.
Sales with Storms. With the German for Spider-Man. Yeah, I think Sails Through Storms is in my current version. I don't think I had her when I recorded the video with it. But I'm pretty sure Sails is in the version I have now.
I smell the stench of the living.
Alarming.
Let none
As
defile
always. Sails Through Storms does it again. Very true. Sails Through Storms does tend to do it again.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I kind of like setting up for a Night Shadow Rage over the next couple of turns. I mean, obviously Night Talon Rage would be amazing.
I shall end the blasphemy!
And now they can't javelin it.
My powers are immortal.
Okay.
Waters of life.
I shall end their blasphemy!
Control Spellsword, huh? Ooh. Okay.
What did you expect?
Let's not get too distracted. But we can do this next time. Cool Dragon. Go on. Yeah. Mine now. Oh, that's not even a good one.
Blasphemy!
I don't want that. I mean, it gets rid of the Night of the Hour, I guess. That's such a mid-dragon. Just worse Tazcab. We can steal their word wall for whatever that's worth. Really? Okay.
The hissed shall be the waters of life.
My powers are immortal.
So, just looking for our weapon now. We haven't seen any yet, so there is a 1 in 11 chance that we find it. They could Merrick my Night Shadow. Eat action. Okay, that's fine.
Reverse!
Yep. Gonna go all in on the grade.
What did you expect? Friendly greeting.
Not gonna play a bunch of stuff because they could, in theory, grab Odoving. Not that I have a bunch of stuff to play, to be fair. Yeah.
Power of the moon.
Calgronte. Brilliant. This is getting closer and closer to lethal. $14 breaks through for 10 and 5 is 15. Not good enough. The singular win con. Yep. Oh, please get greedy. Put a bunch of dragons in this lane. Or that lane, I guess.
Fear me.
No, that's good actually. That's more power. Right. So we can turn this 13, 13, 16. Breaks through for 12. Breaks through for 12. That's 24. Yep, that's gonna do it. Good game. Bob Kamaru, again. Was this the person that conceded when we stole the 4/4 Pelfer? I think it was. So much rage. Yeah, it's a very angry Flesh Atronach. And I think this is the first time we've seen Bannerman since putting it in.
Name one error is carried the error of myrrh.
Why do you put that into the Shadowland?
Only so much.
It's literally got lethal.
For Queen Iron.
Also pronounces Irene wrong.
My family has endured enough.
Yeah, go on. Why not? Okay, well, we've got 2 rages. Field line doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't get it.
Queen Iron.
I'm ready for anything. You're going down.
Yeah. Good thing I put that plate on.
My family has endured enough.
I smell the stench of the living.
So all these things you could be eating with this. I mean, they might have Archer's Gambit or Crossbow or something.
For Queen Iron.
Oh, okay.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
We're using this to get more critters into our discard pile.
Never give ground.
Sweet.
Queen Iron.
I'll just Gatekeeper. Play Shadowland. Oh, there's definitely decks where Shadowland makes sense. It's like Munderstone. There are decks in which Munderstone is actually good.
Queen Iron.
There are decks where it makes sense to start in the Shadowland, but you should not be doing it automatically. I'm just going to do this to deal with at least one of these. Yeah, Pelfer, as I was saying, Pelfer, item, move. I don't think that was the right choice. Those all make sense to start in the Shadowland.
There is life in this machine yet.
Okay. Alright. Have we ramped? We have not. I'm going to take the Whodunit. I think. Yeah, we've got 2/3 of our combo.
Let's do this. Time to attack. Fire. Cold wind.
Greedy play, swinging at face, but...
Aha.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
Have anything useful for
That's just going to get a guard. Which is actually good for them because it protects this from my camel.
There is life in this machine yet.
We're 1 Magicka off Venom Tongue Raging, unfortunately.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Talos. Talos. I am a child of darkness.
There's only so much that honor can
9.
allow.
There's a chance we're dead. I don't think that's super likely. Gold Collector is one of the cards of all time. I mean, it can be really good if you can get it to go off enough.
Have Have anything useful for Khajiit?
But if it dies the turn it's played, it's pretty subpar.
A friendly greeting.
I would have hit with the wounded creature first. I think that would have been the right move. We can Rage on the Night Shadow, which will actually deal a ton of damage to them.
You're finished.
Or you can Squish on NTL, which also seems pretty good. Yeah, I think this is. Alright, I'll get my
family
rally in first. And I'll do this.
Die, mortal.
Oh, we can just kill them. Yeah, good game. We're up against Draconis, Honor, House Hlaalu cousin, with the Telvanni card back and the Guildsworn class, so slightly mixed messages there. 79 cards. My other to-do list deck is Fabricants. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Fabricants. I really like your idea. Yeah, Fabricants. I presume you mean Factotums. Well, no, I mean, well, no. There's not that many Fabricants that you can play in one deck. Because there's like one of in each class, and then a few neutral ones. Yeah, I like your take on Factotums, Alexis, with the keyword-based stuff. I think that's interesting. Yeah, there's a couple for each color.
I smell the stench of the living.
It's interesting, I need to revisit it as more of a control thing though. Yeah, that's fair.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll. I smell the stench.
I want a body in the Shadow Lane because they're on Guildsworn. And having stuff in the Shadow Lane could be relevant. Oh, first one of the day. Later, nerd. I only do Factotums without using that card as Toxicity Incarnate. Without Workshop, it's like, it's fine. You can still do the like OTK with it without Workshop, but you have to use like Galen and Midnight Burial and Solitaire and
Wrong
shit.
place for a midnight stroll.
Which, you know, is still very achievable, but makes it a pain rather than dead on turn 8.
Observe.
I can get why you wouldn't like Titan, though. I do definitely have a
Wrong
bit of
place for a
PTSD
midnight
from it.
stroll.
So this is looking like it's, well, it's probably dragons. I'm seeing a lot of Dragon Guildsworn lately as well. Expertise Dragon. Dwemer Guildsworn. Stalled a Titan deck once with a Mage Westmother deck, was hilarious. Nice. I beat a Titan deck yesterday with this deck, which was pretty satisfying. I think I'm fine just ramping, to be honest. So many 2-cost heals? Yeah. Go. I am uncertain as to what is currently happening.
I am a child of darkness.
I guess Atronach
Wrong place
is
for a
the
midnight stroll.
There's only
other
so
card I
much
could
that
consider
honor
putting in
can
here.
allow.
But again, I'm pretty happy with how it is at the moment. Another swap. Survives with Enchanted Plate as well. We're also in range of NTL Squish, which is pretty cool.
Hi, mortal.
My family has endured enough.
Draw first.
My family has endured enough.
It's a pretty good rally target.
Roots of the haste.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Ah, that's fine. Abandoned and Perfect. Maybe I do need those Atronachs. The other go-to red cards are Silence and Removal. Yeah, Earthbone. Earthbone could be solid. I was also thinking about Gromite, but it doesn't really feel necessary. I'll rally
My
first.
family has endured enough.
Fighting will not save you.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
We might get a
Wrong place for a
Night Mother
midnight
one,
stroll.
to be honest. Yeah, I was thinking about Gromite. It's just me, or is Abandoned and Perfect kind of bad? It's not bad in like heavy neutral based decks. I mean, the thing is, best case scenario, you are getting an 8/8 with guard on turn 8. If you play this, you know, on curve and then draw 3 neutral cards. I mean, you can use stuff like Spiderworker to get there a bit quicker. But yeah, it's alright. It's not amazing. It's not... I don't think it's horrible, though. Yeah, I have to build around it, exactly. I don't think it's the weakest... It's not the weakest treasure hunt card. There are some pretty weak treasure hunt cards. Yeah, it's very niche. I think that's the word we would use there.
I am a child. My family has endured.
Oh, I did that in the wrong order.
My family has
Wrong
endured.
place for a midnight stroll.
Not that they know that. Ooh. Okay. Our fleshy boys are 7/7s at the moment. Well, 8/8s with the lol. They're doing shouts but no dragons. Funny. I guess they're relying on Parthenax. From, well, I mean, Odovang wouldn't be bad either, I suppose. To drop in my Centurion decks, there's just no immediate value on the deck, it's just way too slow. Yeah, that's fair. What do I want to steal? I guess this thing. No. I actually don't have enough room to steal everything I'd want to. I guess I just do the one. This has got the most stats.
My family has endured enough.
I did the same thing again.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I'm very good at this game.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Barrowstalker's done plenty of work. I think it's allowed to retire. Oh man. Is that 3? No. I was gonna say, if they put this over here. Assuming this survives, we're gonna draw so many cards. So we're gonna get 3 spider workers. So that's called Dragon. Okay, so what we need to happen... Calgron Teed over here. Odovang's not what I was looking for. Actually, with Rage and Squish, we can steal Odovang. That feels pretty good to me. Oh, do I want this? Do I care about having this? Not really. We're at a pretty stupid health total. This might be a concession. Should have done this first. Oh well.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
There's only so much that honor can allow.
Yeah, we'd be one off doing Night Mother if we'd played the guard first.
We must protect our stronghold.
Damn it! What a bizarre deck. Yeah, I don't know what they're up to. Neutral-based dragons. And the only dragons they have are reflective automatons. 100 health, by the way. And this will do so much damage when we find the right cards. We've got 2 rages and 1 improvised left. Shit. I have to take the Atronach.
Die, mortal.
That sucks. Oh, prophecy. Sure. What is this? You're out of automatons. Oh no. No, they've got one left. Mono neutral, but not. Mono neutral with Channeled Storm, Dushnak, Lightning Bolt. I mean, I guess it is just mono neutral with some, like, control cards. We haven't seen a single yellow card that's just been in their deck, because this came from Colgrunteed, who came from Cool Dragon. Putting that in front of Odovin. They've used all their Cool Dragons, which is good. Do not have to worry about that anymore. Okay. Well, if we find the weapon, Squish might actually just be good enough. Like, Squish on this would be lethal once we find the 0 cost. Which we have a 1 in 7 chance of drawing. And of course every creature they kill gets us closer. Oh man.
Read my lips. Mouth paw.
If they give us a breakthrough item, which I mean, they could justify because Odovin's dead. Stone Shard Orc. Okay, no, that's pretty shit. That is not going to help us. People can't help themselves. Okay, that helps. Was it a crab deck all along? I mean, they could be. You could run crabs in this. Man, where is that fucking, what is it called?
You get one shot. Make it
Improvised weapon. They could be running, like, old salties. But unless they find some sort of health gain... It was just like 70-something cards, wasn't it? I think, I do remember checking. I'm pretty sure it was just 75. Camel, that helps. Cool. Good game. Oh, let's just... We'll take the extra little bit of damage. $79. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh well, good go. Strange deck. Up against Thalmor Agent Tempest. Burns Doom, which is an appropriate title for that username. 78 cards. 79 cards that are probably running every neutral archetype. They had room for it. We didn't see Factotums, but that doesn't mean they weren't running them. There's only... With a full play set, you've only got like 18 Factotum cards. 19, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. We don't have any Piercing Twilights to permanently solve that problem, but that's okay. Triple Camel.
The waters of life.
Certainly something. I mean, it's going to get stuff in our discard pile, if nothing else. There's an Atronach. I'm going to take the weapon. As I say, our biggest problem is just not finding the pieces. So if we can pull a rage off one of these, it's just a matter of time. Okay. Now it's just a matter of staying alive, in which case... I think I like Bannerman. Other option is Chicken's Unicorn. Oh yeah. That could be cool. Yeah, that was easy. Yep. So we've got the combo. We just need to survive. That is vaguely annoying. But shouldn't be for long.
I'll bury my axe in your skull.
We just need to find one more ramp card and we've basically done it.
Follow me, men.
Okay. Just a squash. And we should be good to go. Okay. These enormous bodies are slightly irritating. Wait, how much? 8. Okay. Do not want to. Well, actually, overdrawing Lord Firebrands is kind of whatever. Corsair ship, maybe. Yeah, I've seen. I think that this was Charmer as well. Items Unicorn with Gardener, which looked really interesting.
I smell the stench of the living.
We must protect our stronghold.
Okay. Let me think about this. How many cards do I have? Too many to summon Firebrands. So I could Night Shadow Squish. I could Naha Glaive. But then what am I doing? Okay, I got it. We do this, we're going to overdraw a single Firebrand.
Let's do this. Talos.
Then we do this. I'm stupid. In case anyone didn't know, I did not think about the fact that it's attacks. Shadowfen.
This should help you.
Shadowfen does it. Damn it. Maybe I should have gone for the kill there. No, I didn't have enough Magicka. We're up against Irix. Paradise is chosen on House Telvanni. Telvanni should actually be fine, to be honest. I feel like this shouldn't be too hard to deal with. This deck does get through Alien Guardians, which is very satisfying to me. That could be the twins. That could be Jackie Boy. Maybe the lethal thing. I imagine it's the twins. That makes the most sense to me in Telvanni.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Oh wow, it is the... Okay. Fair enough. And I can't deal with the Corner Club. Tragically. Should have played the Green Pact instead, although then they just would have played this in the Shadow Lane. That is another card that I can definitely see an argument to play in the Shadow Lane.
I'll lead my family to glory.
In fact, against Warrior, there's a good chance I have charge creatures. I don't, but I could.
Expect a friendly greeting.
This doesn't kill Astrid, so I'm going to put it
I
over here.
smell the stench of the living.
They swing in with the corner club every day of the week. But or they just do that.
The void awaits you.
That works too.
You bet on the wrong side.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll just do this.
Follow me, men.
If it dies, it dies. I've got the other one in hand.
You bet on the wrong side. The void awaits you.
Sure. Spine. That's fine. Oh, Squish is amazing. Squish is exactly what I wanted to see. Because we can kill Astrid. We leave this thing alive. But we can take everything else off the board.
Time to let the highest of all doing Hallows.
Our Atronachs are up to 8/8s. We do not have any of our combo... well, 9/9s with the item. We don't have any of our combo pieces, though.
We must count on our wits.
They could get Uprising. They're going to have a pretty bad Uprising, because they're not going to be able to trigger this. They could get... yeah, I need to take this because I don't have any of my combo. They could get...
I smell the stench of the living.
oh god, what is it called? Conscription.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
They could get Ice Storm.
Nothing
It's going to be a pretty
will stop
mid
my
Ice Storm.
You must be cleansed.
Okay. How much do you reckon I can bank on finding a Squish? With one source of draw in my hand. If I play this in the Shadow lane. If I play it in the Fed lane. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've got a second one. Could have been Siege. Yes, it could have been Siege, actually. That's a very good point. This effectively gains me 8 life, assuming they trade, which, I mean, they might
Mother
not.
of mud. Nothing will stop my rise.
This should help.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see what we can find. I'm pretty sure we did. Well, that helps.
Time to feast.
I guess.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
I don't know.
The spine of battle.
I don't know things. Very aggressive for Telvanni. I think this deck is a good matchup against normal
Nothing
Telvanni,
will stop my rise.
but they just keep pushing fast. Oh, hang on. They had 2 Shadow Fiends. They're up against the Big Boggart, the Godslayer, on 86 card Hlaalu. We have the ring, which is good. I'm really tempted to keep Night Shadow. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Against Hlaalu, Drain might be important.
Khajiit likes this.
Against Hlaalu, Drain will be important. I need more playable stuff. Yeah, Tree Mine is good. Go on, trade in. I dare you.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Wouldn't have been the right move for them, but it would have been the funny move.
I smell the stench of the living.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
Very cool. Railstalker does trade evenly with this.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Could have rapid shotted the Bandari. I'm not really that stressed about this. It's already like gotten a couple of pilfers off, which is enough for it to be a problem.
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
Cover doesn't work on guard creatures.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
True peace, ferocity.
Sure. Oh man. Oh, no.
I am a child.
I don't like playing Hlaalu when he's just going to die immediately. It is going to save. It would save us the 7 damage and the 3/3, but I would rather keep him when he's going to like at least 2 for 1.
Khajiit will find a way in.
Which
One strike
now he
will be
can.
all that is needed.
Ooh. Yeah. Because they could use a finish. No, they couldn't. They could use a Leaf Lurker to trade into Nahagleave with the 3/3. And then get the Pelfer off with the Quinn roll.
You won't live to regret.
This one won't.
Oh, there's the trade. Okay, well that's pretty shit for them. I don't need the whodunit right now. Raz does live another day, but we can trade into him with these. I guess like an improvised weapon, actually. Yeah. Good move.
This one won't.
You can tell them you thought of it.
Top deck squish 1 time. Because we can break their rune with Raz if we get to play.
I like our arms.
That is not going to do it.
Your pain is delicious.
Well, I guess we do this.
Fighting will not save.
I'm not happy about this guy, this idiot sticking around. If they get our flesh Atronach, then oh my god.
It's time for
I hate this thing. Well, the good news is we can. Never mind.
This one won't.
Go away.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
Raz is fine when you can get rid of him immediately. Sorry, I'm just... Thank God my opponent didn't get that. Oh, hang on. We can kill him in a couple of turns. I only just noticed oh, hang on. No. I need to wait until I have enough Magicka. Sure.
This one won.
Well, I might just play NTL.
All can be had for the right price.
That's actually good for them to have. I have ramped, haven't I? Yes, good. Because that is a 1 health creature. So in theory, next turn we can kill them. Doesn't matter how many cards they steal with Raz.
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't have to follow.
Hulking Scalon? Would be irritating, but they're still dead. And this gets throw it as well.
This one won.
Yeah, load up in that shadow
I am
lane.
sworn to protect you.
Lydia's fine. She's gonna be my Lydia in a second. Yes, green pact, shadow lane. Or field lane. Either is sufficient. We see 2 low health creatures in the same line. Go on, play it. Yes! Yep. Yep. Oh, ran out of time. That's tough, man. Well. Good game. We're up against the rookie 1993, the Quick, on Ebonheart. Which did ruin us last time we played against it. This has been working remarkably well. Sorry, I should be playing worse decks to be on theme with the channel. I will probably do... once I'm satisfied that I've played enough of this, I will do Wisp Mother Lich's Ascension. So, that will go much worse, I'm sure. Just always expecting combo pieces to be on the bottom 10 cards of the deck. Well, I have had that happen in playing this. It just hasn't mattered. Like, we've been able... That's mostly been in testing, to be fair, rather than playing today. But, like, I've been able to stay alive long enough for it to not matter. I've had quite a few where I've won with, like, you know, no runes left and, like, sub 5 health.
You can trust me.
I don't think I can, but... You gangster sunglasses.
Smell the stench of the living.
Yeah. We can use Squish to get rid of this at some point. I'm fine with them just hitting me for the extra cards. Sure. That prevents the drain, but we're effectively draining for 2 because they're going to swing in, I imagine.
Take a pit bait weakling
Well,
like
that's a problem. That does need to be squashed immediately. Well, yeah, one Magicka off. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. I know I chucked the Atronach in the discard pile. They don't have access to memory race. And we're almost dead. So I mean, I'm pretty sure this is over. We would need to what? Barrow Stalker squash
I smell
this.
the stench of the living.
Which wouldn't even be good enough because now I can't swing with the camel. Treeminder. Not what I'm looking for. Night Shadow. Not what I'm looking for.
The hist shall yield.
Although, if in some world we survive until next turn, we can Night Shadow squish. But I mean, they only need to find 4 reach. Which could come in the form of... or 2 reach with a silence. It could be an item.
Wrong
No,
place
that's
for a
pretty good.
straw.
Surprise!
That's also very good.
Friendly greeting.
Okay. Well, there's their 4 reach. We're up against Brian, 91763. The Transmogrifier on Battlemage. This is going to be a Transmogrified deck, I hope so. I can't remember the last time I played against someone running Transmogrifier. They are on 50 cards. Very nice. I play 3 attribute decks so often, I forget how like easy it is to find cards you're looking for in 50 card decks. Which, you know, obviously that's the benefit of doing it, but I feel like most of the time I'm playing 3 attributes. Ice Spike, sure. This could be Creatureless Transmogrify. That would be pretty cool to see. If we see some skeevers. I'm going to play one of these two in the next couple of turns, so I kind of like keeping Ash Berserker.
Roots of the hist.
As much as I don't want to ditch 2 of my 3 plates. Kinda looks like it might be. We'll do this first, because we've got 3 of them. Hopefully it survives long enough to play this guy. Yeah. It's kinda looking like it. Could also be Stealer of Secrets. This sets up for playing this with a 5 power next turn. But this is going to be tough.
For Skyrim!
If they're not playing creatures, like, we can't rage. Speaking of.
My powers are immortal.
Follow me, men.
I don't have any creatures to transmogrify at the moment. But that is probably something to keep in mind. Sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna get our critters at least. And we can do this again.
I am a child of darkness.
No.
For Skyrim! For Skyrim!
I don't know. This is pretty tough to interact with, to be honest. I need the drain at this stage. Night Mother could be a win condition. If they're not running support removal, which they might not be. I don't know. This is dead to so many things anyway.
Time to fires of Alduin!
Yeah. What if I just don't play any creatures? We win this race at the moment. Mind you, they can kill off their own creatures, I suppose. If I just don't play... I need to stop placing targets. And they just die to their own gladiator arena. Never mind. Jesus. Shit, man. Okay, here's what we do.
I smell the stench of the living.
We must protect our stronghold.
We must protect the Night Mother!
Oh, dude, fucking Garnag? You're kidding. And now they play enough creatures for Atronach to be relevant.
What did you expect? A friendly waters of life.
Well, we're probably dead.
No one gets
Yeah, we just did.
Skyrim! For Skyrim!
Gross. We're up against PMN 95 here of the people on Battlemage again. Hopefully not the same Battlemage deck. They're on 50 cards. For Skyrim, yeah. Dark Rift. This could be Invade, this could be Atronach. All of the above. Probably not Empower and Battlemage. They're going to get a turn 6 Storm Atronach at this stage. Okay, it is Atronach. We don't have executes or silences or anything to get rid of this, so I may as well just trade into it now. Woodcrafter, lesser ward. We are going to be dealing with a few warded creatures, which makes our
You're mine now.
slay stuff worse.
A few
Yep.
drinks, a few laughs,
My
and a
friend.
card.
100%.
What could be better?
Absolutely. That's pretty good. Yeah, I need the drain right now.
I am a child of dark.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to bother with the Night Mother critters right now. We don't have rage or squish for it to matter.
I feel a storm coming.
Both my Atronachs on turn 8 is not my favourite thing.
Die, mortal.
I will be honest.
I smell the stench of the living.
I raise the spine of battle.
Guess it is the Atronach mirror match.
Hand over the coin.
But this one's going to be tough. Really? Okay, it came from Onslaught. I was gonna say.
Expect a friendly greeting.
Just running Intimidate?
All too simple.
Wild. Sure. Does put a fair bit of damage. We can get rid of the Atronach.
Wrong place for a midnight storm.
And play Redunner. Do we think NTL survives? Against Battlemage? Ah, Fell the Mighty, I guess. That's probably the main thing. I don't know, we'll try it. They don't have any actions left from Onslaught. Sure. We have 2 chances to find a squish. Morokai. Okay, fair enough. So it's not Atronach, so it's... Oh. Oh, if only I had a move card. Or one more magic. Well, I guess we do this then. I was wondering if I just missed lethal, but we don't have the weapon. Although I did just pitch one. 7. Hang on. So this would be 9, 10 power, so that would have been 9.
You'll not be rid of me that
Plus
easily.
8 is 17. Lol, get fucked. Plus 5. Yeah, no, we wouldn't have had lethal, even if we did. Actually, we didn't even have magic because of Atronach raid, so I don't know what I'm talking about. This sticking around is pretty cool, because we can just keep eating targets and gaining more health.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
I think I can afford to play this. It's a little risky, but... So we're now down to 1 improvised weapon, unfortunately. Sure.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
That was a pretty good set of keywords for them. We can Night Shadow Rage in the left lane. Again, that puts us down to 1 rage left, unfortunately, but... that doesn't even get rid of this, because these die to Night Shadow. Well, we do this. Take the drain, take the little critter. But yeah, this is rough. We're having to use all our combo pieces at the wrong time.
There's only so much that can allow.
Yeah. 1 in 18 to find that improvised weapon. We could squish this, that doesn't seem amazing.
My family has endured enough.
Hiding will not save you.
I smell the stench of the living. I smell the stench of the living.
Double squish. Well, it's risky because we could double squish with an Atronach and hope that not have any runes. But chances are slim.
I command death itself.
Really? I would have taken this. Actually, speaking of... I kind of picked the wrong one there, but that's okay. I don't know why I didn't have first. Oh, I almost feel bad. Hang on, where did this come from? Battlemage's Onslaught. True, Night Mother Stone. That's a good point. I have no idea why I put that in the field, man. Yeah, we can just Night Mother.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
We have enough damage on the board for it to be pretty devastating. Watch them top deck the Dushnik. Or belligerent. Or dismantle. Or vicious drag. Buddy. Not sure that was the right move, but that's okay. Servant, yeah. We can kill them with Atro Squish as well.
Nice try. Care to go again?
Doesn't matter what they play.
I fly like the wind.
Maybe
the shadows protect me.
this is Ash Creature Tribal?
They best not anger me.
That's a good answer. That is a really solid answer. I'm not mad about that. I mean, they're dead. But that was a pretty good response. You know what, Night Mother? You've been so good to me today. You can get the kill. Good game, man. That was cool. Singleton Battlemage, fair enough. We're up against Clueless Guest, the Defiant, on Ebonheart. Yo, what up, mate? Custo Scaly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, good to see you, man. Sunken one, because you can't have Storm Atronach. Yeah. I mean, it's got Storm Atronach's stats just flipped, but the reason Storm Atronach is good is because it has a 7 attack power. And the ward is relevant because it only has 5 health. Okay, we've got 2/3 of our combo. Giant bat. Oh boy.
What did you expect?
I wonder if they're running Soul Town. Back to catching on the stream. Good to see you. We are playing Flesh Atronach OTK, as you can probably tell.
There's nowhere they can hide.
Oh.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
It's a solid answer. I'm just going to ignore this for a little bit. That's probably a mistake, but I'm kind of tempted to just get this done as soon as possible. Illusory Mimic? Hell yeah. Respect. Squish. No. Squish. No.
I smell the stench of the living.
Oh. Beautiful. If we stole this, what would we get? Maybe Drain, maybe Lethal, maybe Guard. Squish, please. That's not gonna do it. I need the draw. That's not a squish. I don't have anything. Well, I could Rage on the Barrow Stalker. That gains me 12 health. Puts me back to 20. Kills. Leaves both of these, which is annoying. If I Rage with the improvised weapon, that kills the Khajiit and gains me a bit more health. This is using a lot of my combo pieces, but we haven't had to discard any yet off Camel. So I think this is the best move. Motto of the stream is we can't combo if we're dead. Okay, well, we got rewarded instantly, so that's always nice. No punish. I somehow don't think Night Mother's going to be relevant, but maybe that's just me. We have played Whodunit, so we've ramped enough. Are you playing Crossbow and Sword as well? No, we're not leaning too much into the Slay stuff. I was tempted to go a bit heavier, but we are just using Squish because you can kill someone with Squish on the Atronach if it's big enough. It's not likely, but it's possible. The punish here is... What did I play? Why do I have one less Magicka? Oh, I ramped, that's why. The punish here is Danger Noodle / a lethal item.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
I mean, if they trade, that's fine. Okay. Ring of Imaginary Might. Do you only need to have 16 health for this to survive both turns? Okay. I don't like using rage here. So again, that's another one of our combo pieces that we don't have. But what do we say, class? You can't combo if you're dead. I could squish this. Actually, no, I'll just Tezcad. Establish Ash Berserker.
Time to fight. Let's do this. Attack. Talos.
Should have went face. If I went face and then squished, Tezcad would have stayed alive. There, Tezcad, I mean.
Do not vex me. My family has endured enough. My
Unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. Sure. If this person's running Ultimate Heist, that would do it. Yeah, I think that is the right move.
Die, eggless one. My family has endured enough.
At the moment, we're not needing any of those other cards. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Just need the last improvised weapon again. Sure.
Do not vex me. My family has endured enough.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
We're gonna have so much Magicka. Yeah. Shame we're not running. Oh my god. Shame we're not running Martin. Well, we couldn't in these colours, but. Oh, I took out the Pure Blood Elder, didn't I? The one of Pure Blood. Maybe that would have been. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
My family has endured enough.
$100 says no heist. I'd be very surprised if they were running heist in this deck. Like the only reason you run that is like as a finisher. Although, could it be Singleton?
Shall be ours. You can't.
Maybe.
To chaos with you.
I can see an argument to run heist in a Singleton. What am I saying? Words are hard. And Singleton with green as just like an old shit button. In case you get into a situation like this. I could play Night Talon Rage. I think I need to sacrifice one of these. I'm going to overdraw in a second.
Die, eggless one.
Yeah, I need to get rid of one of these. I don't want to overdraw my improvised weapon because else we've lost our win condition.
Smell the stench of the living.
I mean, I don't... Like, if I just played this in the Shadow Lane, I don't think they could answer it. But
To chaos with you.
There's only so much that honor
there's
can
still a
allow.
risk. There's no harm in being too conservative. Fuck! Oh! Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. God damn it. Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Die, eggless one.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose this given our board in our hand,
This
but
provides.
still, that's tough. Well, we still did the thing, so... Oh, man. Oh, come on. Whatever. Good game. Streaming in general. We're up against Rump and Rufus, the artist, on Dominion. They are Legend rank number 10. Streaming in general, not at the moment. I am probably going to set one up in the next probably week or so. I would say it's usually going to be... let me think about this.
Preparations have
I'd
been
say probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday? Or Saturday? Rufus is also a YouTuber. Oh, there you go. And sort of around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier than when I started today. I had a couple of things on this morning, so I was a bit later than I would have liked. Pretty good player, yeah, I figure.
I smell the stench of the living.
Yeah, keep an eye on the channel, because I am looking at setting up a, like a, you know, Twitch has the thing where you can set up a timetable or whatever. I wonder if they are recording also. Monetized when? Me. On Twitch, we're about halfway there. YouTube's a long way off being monetized. Not far for Twitch though. Halfway there in terms of followers. Hasn't been streaming as much, sadly. Gotcha. But hey, if you want to get me monetized faster, hit that follow button. See it in the Legends Discord when you stream anyway. Yeah. No, that's all good. Yeah, I will probably set up a schedule. I'd like to do that. It also means that it like forces me to commit to a schedule as well as the other thing.
I feel a storm coming.
And that's going to gain them health for Conjurer's Spirit.
What did you
Okay, that helps.
friendly greeting?
I want to get this thing off. Or get rid of this thing rather.
Wood.
Nahagleave or Night Shadow? I think the glaive is fine.
Hiding will not save you.
Now our Atronachs are 8/8s at the moment. I was intrigued by the PFP. What's the lore behind that? My one. My username, the Thin White Duke, is like a character, I guess, created by the musician David Bowie. And my profile picture is of that, basically.
I am a child of darkness.
I'll do a proper profile picture at some point. I've got an artwork a friend made for me a couple of years ago that I could probably use.
A taste of Lord Daemon's power.
Anasi finds it useful to use her
Anasi.
against them.
God damn it. That is a problem. That is a problem. I need to camel for a drain creature. That's not gonna do it. I don't even know. I guess I take the rage. Night Mother is not going to be relevant in this matchup, I have a feeling. Gonna have 12 Magicka next turn. That's not enough to rage on either of these. So maybe I just take Gatekeeper. I could pray for a squash. I'm going to pray for a squash. That's what I'm going to do. Because if we can take back a Nasa...
Your pain is delicious.
I don't know. This is a tough one. I don't think we did this time, but... We're probably not around for much longer.
There's a plan. There's
Yeah.
always a plan. None can challenge Khajiit.
They do be number 10 legend. Yes, and I am doing... Oh! Hang on. We might not be out of this yet. We're gonna get so many keywords off of Nasu. I mean... That wouldn't have mattered anyway. What do I take? Do I just take... No, that's not good. I think I have to take a Nasi, right? Because that gets rid of their breakthrough as well. Let's rapid shot first. Okay. Okay.
Your pain is delicious.
Well, that's not bad. I don't think it's good enough.
A taste of Lord
I mean, I only need one more power. Yeah.
Joe.
Thought it was Hayden Christensen with a blunt. We're up against Jerv's Music, Conqueror of Madness on Sorcerer. Ooh. Yeah. We've got the ring. We can afford to, yeah, take some slightly more expensive stuff. That's actually useful. Oh, I wanted the squish anyway. Right. That gets us closer to this. Well, we can do this next turn, actually. Camel. Schema and Midnight Smack.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Bark and birth.
Next on the shopping list is probably the Gatekeeper. Or Nahaglaive.
I'll learn this spell yet.
Be happy with either of those. Oh, get fucked, aimbot.
Die, eggless one. What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
I'm really scared about losing this improvised weapon because of what happened last game, or the game before. Do you have all the story stuff done? Yep. Yep, no, I've done all the stories. I haven't done all the puzzles, for whatever that's worth. But I have done all the stories, yes.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
I'll learn this spell yet.
Not Singleton. Good to know. Man. These Ash Berserkers looking stupid. They've probably got support removal, but I don't have anything better to do this turn. Unfortunately. We have like a fairly heavy top end, and we haven't seen any of it. There we go, that's more like it.
I am a child of dark.
I'm gonna hide these in the shadow. I am some coward. Are you from the US? No, I am from New Zealand, which is just below Australia. Bottom of the world. Come on, aimbot. Fuck it up. Yeah. Kiwi boy. Correct. New Zealand. Twilight's tough. Ash Berserker? Squash. Okay, well we've still got one. And Rage is the more important version. Yes, a Hand of Reflection, but it's the Goblin King as profile pic. Frodo. MC, yeah.
Let's dance. From the wall.
At 16 health, this is pretty tempting. Because this gets us back up to... I don't know. A lot. Let's just do this.
World.
Also does a lot of damage to them. And we get rewarded with the second rage. So, we're not far since Flesh Atronach. Level 3 Call Dragon. Hell yeah. Odin's fun. Well, we just need to find the combo.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
Yeah, hot take, I don't really like Labyrinth that much. Why not Whodunit last turn? Did I not play it? Or, oh, do you mean the turn before? I don't know. Don't ask me. I make strange choices. Not helpful. We're not dead yet, but we're not far from it. Okay. 19. Like, I need to squish that graveyard. This is a risk. This is a risk.
Follow me, men.
There's only so much that honor
Okay.
can
If we're not If we're not dead, we should be fine. How much reach does Sorcerer have? Incarno, Lightning Bolt, items. It's like Labyrinth for set designs. That's fair. It is cool. It is a very cool set. Oh shit, we're 1 damage off. What does that get? Swiftwing. Damn it! They had the perfect amount of magic up. Cool, man. You can play dragons. That takes skill. We're up against Ricky Simo, the Dovahkiin on Empire. They are on a 75 card Empire deck. Okay, good. I thought for a second that hadn't been purged. New Age gamer. They have this very cool card back, but unfortunately it is Jaws of Oblivion related, which immediately makes me not a fan.
Speak, citizen.
Sure.
Bark and bird.
Try watching the Dark Crystal sequels or prequels. I'm interested. Oh, the one that like Netflix did or something? Yeah, I didn't bother. Did not really appeal to me.
I smell the stench of the living. The stench of the living.
Sure.
Eater.
Very
There
impressive.
will be sweetmeats for this one tonight.
We can squash next time.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
If they've got an answer for this, playing in the field lane wouldn't matter. You know, if they've got a javelin or something, they can just javelin it if it's here.
This one will be going.
New Age mid-range.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Okay. That kind of went exactly as intended. Mummify, sure.
This one will be going.
Now that squish feels pretty bad. They're gonna get. This is gonna get +1/+0, so putting the weapon on this doesn't do anything right now.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
And I'm kind of fine with them to keep training, because that allows me to keep training.
This one will be going. Yes.
Doesn't bother me.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Now, they could trade both of these in here. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice this.
The spine of battle. Scale.
Perfect.
This one will be going.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I am a child of darkness.
There's only so much that honor can allow.
9/9 Atronachs at the moment.
Feel the power within you.
It's a pretty effective arrow storm.
Die, mortal.
Okay, so we can yoink something. Kind of tempted to take the Baroness, to be honest.
These streets are mine.
The Tenars Alvit aren't monsters.
Yeah, I don't really want that. They can drain as much as they like. When I'm breaking through for like 60 damage, it's not going to matter. Oh man. Do I want both? What is this on? This is on draw a card. Kind of tempted to take both. New era. Yeah, I know. Oh, full cost Atronach. I know, but there's not really anything I can do about it, to be honest. I'm just looking for my combo at the moment.
Don't make me hurt.
Alien Guardians would be really funny.
Far too sleek for his opponents.
I do not fear them.
Okay.
This should help me, as I am ordered.
See, I would have silenced the Baroness. Because there's nothing good on the board that I can really do with this.
This one will
Drain
be
for a
going.
bit.
Yes.
Really just need to draw some cards. Because this is a plenty of damage to be lethal.
By your Zood! Chaos!
Very cool. People love to play shit like a new era and then take ages to finish their turn. It's like, do you think you're cool for doing that? Or are you wanting to me just like, I don't know.
None can
Oh, new era, yeah.
Will be consumed
Yep.
by the void.
We can kill this thing.
read.
Oh, is this Journey? Ring from Athra thing. You can't play that. So.
What did you
My
expect?
family has
Long
endured
thanks for a
enough.
midnight stroll.
So we have played no rages. We've got 25 cards left, so there's no, you're all good then.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Damn. Tough.
For Valenwood.
My family has endured enough.
This is going to be a 2020 right now.
Dark moon.
Thank you.
Rage waiting room. Yeah. Oh man. No, I think this is fine. I kind of want to get rid of the Dromathra. Okay. Cool. Let's just play some shit. Really need them to fill up their lanes though, because they are at 41, soon to be 49 health. So we need 3 creatures that we can mostly break through. Conscription would be the best thing they could do. This almost certainly isn't a conscription deck, but if it was, that would be pretty funny. Ooh, you're gonna play a new era? Alien Guardians? Parthenax? Ah, shit. How much damage do they have? Not that much. That's like a lot, but... Oh, hang on.
Moons forsake you.
Dark moon.
Yeah, that's tough. 1 turn off. We're up against Grimm's, the Master of Flesh, on Battlemage. I can't be mad about it either, because I am also playing OTK, so it's, you know. That's like the second or third time we've been one turn off, though. And it's not one turn off in a way where they've cleverly prevented me doing something. They don't know what I'm up to because they can't see my hand.
Killing you will make an excellent
story. Presuming we can survive the first, like, 6 turns, this should be fine.
I'll cripple you. I smell fresh meat.
Prophecy's not a problem for us. Because we don't break any runes when we rage.
Meet your death.
I am ready to join.
Again, aggro is straight into the shadow lane. Certainly a choice. Because Gatekeeper's just going to shut down everything they've done.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
This day is mine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They might have worked out what I was doing.
With you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be greedy. I was debating saving till I could put a plate on it, but that feels a bit greedy. Shield breaker. Yeah. I remember what I said about surviving the first 6 turns.
I am ready to join this circle.
I think I called it.
Do not test me, knave.
We can double Tree Minder in the left lane. We don't have anything with Drain to squish. We can trade here. Oh, we can trade here. That only takes... No, I have to trade here. That's rough. Actually gonna do that.
The waters of life.
So it kills this thing. I guess my point was that they don't know that I'm a single turn off.
Time has come. This day is mine.
Okay. At least it was over quickly. We are up against Kuchofli, the Gate Closer, on Scout. I don't think I've played this deck against Scout. I don't think I saw it last night or today. So we'll see how this goes. Could be interesting. Hestgrove will probably be tough to deal with. Whatever. Turn 1 Golem is a little annoying.
I smell the stench of the living.
Scout is always dragons. Could be goblins. I saw a lot of goblins on the ladder immediately after the last gauntlet. Because obviously a lot of people were playing words are hard.
Wrong place for a midnight.
A lot of people were playing goblins. Both in that gauntlet and just like straight after it. I guess because people remembered it's a class that exists. I don't have any combo pieces yet. I've got my next few turns kind of lined up pretty well though. I'm going to take the weapon.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Just so in theory I don't have to worry about it again. I'm not happy about losing the camel. But there's a world in which camel shows me 2 more weapons in the flesh Atronach. It's not very likely to happen, but it is possible.
I smell
this obviously isn't
of the
goblins,
living.
given what's been played. I'm just kind of keen to get this down, to be honest.
I am a child of darkness.
I've got it back up. I've got that Ash Berserker to justify it.
Feel the power within you.
Okay.
Long place for a midnight
I mean, it could just be like just general ramp stuff, but I would suspect that it is dragons.
I smell the stench of the living.
Okay, that's 2/3. 5/5 Atronach at the moment. Gonna be a lot bigger in a couple of turns. Nahagleave should be a pretty good land, I reckon. Yeah, of course. Nahagleave into the Shadow Lane.
Gone!
Because what else can I do? I can Night Shadow Serethi Scion. That feels pretty weak. I want to get this share point off the board.
Hiding will not save you.
Okay. The second Tree Minder puts us at enough magic here. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah. Second. Oh wow. I mean, that could be Drain rather than... Oh man, if this stacks. It won't. There's no world in which it does. But if it does stack, I've got a backup Rage in hand.
I lurk in the shadows.
Okay, that's encouraging. No crossbow or gambit in these colours.
Scale this coward.
Cool. Sorry about the audio though.
Pain is delicious. Scale this coward.
Just need to survive and ramp. What is it with the fucking Swiftwings? Sorry, excuse my language, but that's like the third Swiftwing we've seen when they needed Swiftwing. That's probably, I don't know, fucking Parthenax or something.
The waters of life. My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Infinite paths, yeah. Well, the good news is, in 2 turns they're dead.
Repel the Outlanders.
You can play as many Parthenaxes as you like.
I am a child of darkness.
Follow me, men.
This is probably the biggest tip-off that we're playing this deck, I would say. And the improvised weapons.
Repel the Outlanders.
Wow, Midnight Burial. Very clever. That was Alduin and Parthenax. Wow, you're gonna reanimate Alduin, yep. Daring today, aren't we? I can kill Alduin. Or I could wait. This is going to bring back Parthenax. But I don't think we're dead next time. Why does it have Betray? I don't know, man. Oh. Oh, it's a random. I always thought it was the top. The more you know. Well, I just need them to play stuff.
Rise, my servant.
That'll probably do it. Okay, maths time. This is going to be up to an 18-18, which breaks through for 12. Plus 15 is exact lethal. Get fucked. And on that bombshell, we are going to wrap that one up there. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching all the way through. That means a lot to me. Thoughts on the deck? I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. As I said, it's not necessarily the definitive version, but it works about as effectively as I could expect an OTK deck to work, you know, by nature of them. There are several different things that you can just lose, you know, aggro if you can't halt it well enough. If something happens to your combo pieces, whether, you know, they're all mysteriously in the bottom 10 cards and you just can't find them, or Piercing Twilight and Memory Wraith are both bad news for this deck. Piercing Twilight on a Rage, or just Memory Wraith in general, are both pretty problematic. But overall, I'm super happy with how this performed. I mean, I don't know what the win rate is off the top of my head from the games you just watched, but I want to say it's like 70%, which is pretty fucking good in my books. You know, deck code is down in the description, but there's lots of ways you could tinker this, take some things out, put some things in, change some quantities. You know, you could run just one of each of the combo pieces, so that you have zero risk of them getting Piercing Twilighted or ditched with the camel. Although again, that does technically create a new risk of being presented with all three of them on the camel, but you'd have to be pretty unlucky for that. But yeah, that's about all from me. As I said, this was live streamed over on Twitch. I do have a schedule set up over there now. I am away for the next week, but we'll be back to the normal 4 streams a week. Videos are now coming out every 3 days. Previously it was every 4 to 5 days. Mostly just because I've got so much backlog footage that I don't know what to do with, and I just need to get it out faster than I have been, basically. So you can look forward to the next one, which should be a Lich's Ascension video, and the recording of that went horribly. So if you like watching me suffer, that will be a good one for you. But yeah, again, if you do want to catch us live, links down in the description. If you do want to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff is much appreciated, as always. And with all of that out of the way, I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever in the world you may be, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.